Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we have Grenade Energy.
Yep, we've got the 3 new flavours. We've reviewed the original one already. We've got Son of a Beach, tropical flavour.
Berried Alive, berry flavour. Strawberry and blueberry flavour, actually. Sorry, that was an oversight on my part. It's on the bottom.
And Cherry Bomb, sour cherry flavour.
Ooh.
So, truth be told, this one I had last week from Tesco.
God, I ruined it.
It was the only energy drink they had in the fridge. I went in there to get painkillers and an energy drink. Because that's...
Breakfast?
Yeah. It was when I was in Heathrow for work last week.
Nice.
And yeah, they had that, and I thought I should get something else, but there's nothing else really here apart from my original Red Bull, so I ended up getting that. So I don't know if you want to start with that or end with that one, because it is the cherry flavour.
Is it good or bad?
It's good.
End.
Okay. Should we start with the tropical?
Yeah. Because, yeah, we always usually start with... We always usually go tropical to berries to cherries.
Yeah.
And sometimes we're surprised about how good the tropical is.
Yeah.
Well, I say usually, it's happened once, maybe twice.
Yeah, if it's good, then it's a surprise, really, with the tropical. I got these in the Gulf Garage in Kirby. My friend Matty let me know that they have them. We had a few comments about reviewing these other flavours, and I said if we see them in single cans, then we'll pick them up. They were £1 each there. I think even on the Grenade website, they're like £2 each.
Oh, okay. It's not a bad deal.
No. I think in Tesco, the cherry one was something like £1.50 thereabouts.
It's cloudy?
Slightly cloudy. It's got electrolytes and BCAAs in. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
So this smells of coconut to me. It smells sweet and smells of coconut with a little bit of citrus.
One thing's for certain, I'm glad we've started with this one.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Nah.
I think having coconut in there, compared to that coconut hell that I had the other week.
Nobody likes coconut, though.
Some people do.
Mate, the amount of people who leave bounties till last in the summer celebrations.
Yeah, but the bounties aren't energy drinks.
Doesn't matter. Coconut's still coconut. And I like coconut. But I still leave the bounties till last. It just doesn't work.
Even if coconut's your favourite, it still makes sense to leave the bounties till last, because statistically they're going to be left at the end anyway and no one else will want them. So if you have bounties, you're just depriving yourself of a galaxy, when if you leave them till the last, people will give you the tub or the tin with the rest of the bounties in it. So that's just the smart thing to do regardless.
I don't know about this, man.
I'm pleasantly surprised. It tastes more like, I think, coconut and pineapple. And it's...
Almost tastes like a weak tropical squash.
It is a bit weak.
And I think that's what's putting me off. So then, because it's weak, and then you've got coconut in there, it's just I don't think it works as well as it could have done with some more, maybe intense, juicier flavours, rounded off with some coconut.
Yeah.
That, I think, would have gone down.
I think I agree.
A bit better.
However, in spite of agreeing with that, the main criticism I levied against the Hell Cocoa Split was that was too sour to be a nice, gentle coconut flavour, whereas this is the opposite. It needs a little bit more of a fruit kick there. The coconut's a bit too present, considering it's meant to be a tropical flavour. If it said on the can that it was a coconut flavour, it'd probably be fine, because your expectations would be shifted in that direction. But did it taste of electrolytes or BCAAs?
Not really, no.
So in that regard, it's pretty good, because compared to other drinks we've had, I mean, it does only have, I think, 1.5 grams of BCAAs.
150 milligram.
1,500 milligrams.
Okay.
So yeah, 1.5 grams, which isn't a lot. Some of the drinks we've had have had more, but even ones with just 2 or 3 grams have tasted a lot more strongly of them, and it's been off-putting.
This one smells good.
It smells sticky. It smells so sticky.
Yeah, that could be good.
It could be. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
So it's strawberry and blueberry.
Yeah.
It smells just of sticky strawberry. The flavour's not bad.
The flavour's not bad. It's better than tropical. Finding them just a bit weak.
It tastes a bit sour. It's like a sort of slightly underripe strawberry. It smells really sweet. It's not as. It doesn't taste as sweet, which I prefer. I'm pretty glad for that.
I'm not. I'm just finding all the overall flavours a little bit weak.
Yeah.
A little bit watery, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's a shame. Like, I want a bit more.
Just for the benefit of the people who haven't seen our first video on Grenade, it's got 155 milligrams of caffeine in a 330 ml can, so it's the same, roughly the same amount as Monster. Either has 150 or 160 in the can. This sits between the two amounts that you will get in Monster. It's got no sugar. It's got 1.5 grams of BCAAs, 574 milligrams of electrolytes, and 100% of your daily intake of vitamins. Doesn't specify which vitamins, but if you read the back of the can, you can see it's just pretty much the usual energy drink vitamins. But I was going to say with magnesium, but then again, is magnesium a vitamin, or is that going to be part?
It's in the vitamin section, lad.
Yeah, it is, and it says 15% of your recommended daily serving per can. So, I'm not sure what it means 100% if it's got 15% of the only thing that seems to be different to other energy drinks. It's what it is, I guess. But yeah, I think if you like strawberry flavours, you're probably going to like that. But it's quite a sour strawberry flavour.
Cherry bomb.
Cherry bomb. So the name's pretty aggressive. All the names are pretty aggressive. So you'd expect the flavours to be strong.
I mean, there's a lot of caffeine in such a small can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells very strongly of cherry. Very it smells like Relentless Cherry.
As sour as this is, and I'm not a massive fan of sour flavours, this is the most intense, strongest flavour that doesn't taste watery. Like, I feel like they've nailed it with this one. And I've literally had a sip. And it's like, even if I might not be the biggest fan of that flavour because it is so sour,
Yeah.
I can't knock it because it's bang on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, in terms of flavour.
I was waiting until we got back round to this one because having tasted these other two, they tasted weaker than I remembered the cherry one tasting. But I didn't want to say just in case it was because of the circumstances and the fact that I really needed a drink when I went into the Tesco and everything. And you've said yourself, like, any ice cold drink on a hot day is the best drink in the world.
Yeah, of course.
So
especially if you've not had one for a few hours.
Yeah.
Like, amazing. It's just like all hire cars are the fastest ones in the world. There's certain things in life, like rules in life, that you just abide by.
yeah,
I've brought that up because obviously Sean had a hire car to go to Heathrow for work, but
yeah,
fastest car in the world.
yeah, be faster than John's car because it's a higher car. It's got half the brake horsepower, but it's faster.
100%. No, but I can't knock that for, as much of it as I wouldn't avoid it because of how good the cherry is. It's just the sourness I would probably avoid.
It's a similar cherry flavour to Relentless Cherry, but it is more sour. And even as a fan of sour flavours, I would say that the Relentless Cherry is probably a more rounded, better flavour. However, this is very, very good, and it has BCAAs and electrolytes, which the Relentless one doesn't. And BCAAs and electrolytes are two things that are going to make it taste worse.
Yeah.
Whether you think they should be there or not, if they are there, you can expect the drink to taste worse because of it.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is
Hence our BCAA Power Punch video. If you've not seen that.
Yeah. So with that in mind, the fact that it's even comparable to other drinks without those things in and with sugar in.
Yeah, is it?
Relentless has sugar in.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
what I mean.
Yeah.
The fact we can compare a sugar-free drink with BCAAs and electrolytes to a drink that just has sugar and nothing else fancy is commendable in itself.
Yeah. Oh.
I think I would rate them in order. I'd say the cherry one's the best, then the original one that had a melon flavour is second,
Yeah.
and then I'd probably go tropical, then strawberry.
I'd agree up until third and go Berried Alive, tropical.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice drinks if you see them for £1.50.
Yeah.
You know,
if you've seen them for £2, harder to swallow.
it depends on
Definitely.
the shop though. Like
It does. Oh, yeah.
When I found them the first time, the original ones, it was in a Spar, and they were £2 in a Spar. However, in the Spar, the Monster and everything else was also £2.
Yeah.
So if you see them in a Shell garage for £2, you know, you're spending £2 on a can of Coke in a Shell garage.
Yeah.
So it depends where you're seeing them. But a regular shop, I'd say probably £1.50 is what you expect to see them for.
Regardless, give them a go. It's £1 or £2, you know.
Yeah.
If you're that interested in drinks like we are, then it's something that you'll probably do anyway and won't think twice about.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily even more strongly recommend them to gym goers. I know people have criticised us for being overweight and talking about the gym as if being overweight means we don't exercise. It's like, or don't have the knowledge, at least. Like, obviously it is indicative of, you know, calories in versus calories out and what have you, but it doesn't mean we don't know. For the record, we do both exercise and lift weights, and John goes to a gym. But in any case, it's 1.5 grams of BCAAs, because I know there was one video, I think it was the Protein Dynamics one, that somebody commented and said, oh, you're ignoring the fact that it's got protein in it. I was thinking that when it says protein on the nutritional information on the can, that's not protein, that's just the BCAAs. And if you're going to say this drink is better than Monster because it's got 1 gram of BCAAs in, you know, are you not taking whey protein? Like a scoop of whey protein has something like 5 or 7 grams of BCAAs. It's like, what difference is that Protein Dynamics making for you compared to a can of Monster at that point? You know, it's a drop in the ocean. So I'd consider that. I wouldn't say, you know, it's better than Monster because of the BCAAs, because if you care about the BCAAs, you're probably getting them in milk, whey protein, or even just BCAA supplements anyway.
Yeah.
So that's...
You had a nice rant there.
Yes, I have, thank you.
Excellent. I think on that note, it's time to end.
Yep.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.